Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nettie Liddell.
That's Brett Chapin.
We have the pleasure of talking with three actors from the last days of Judas Iscariot. But first, we're going to get back on the phone with Mr. Dave Parnell of Runaway Dorothy. Dave?
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I wanted to make sure that our audience didn't miss your Kickstarter information.
And thank you so much, Jeff, for calling in.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been great. I love being an honorary LA person now.
Ah, you definitely are. You guys, anytime you want to come out here and we'll hook you up, with you guys can hook yourself up. My God. But I mean, anywhere we would love to see you. Are you guys coming out to LA or what?
We are. As soon as we get done recording, we'll be heading straight out to do a little East Coast tour and then hopping over to the West Coast.
You promise to give us a call?
Yes, I promise.
Okay, good.
What is the website for your Kickstarter, Dave?
If you just go to runawaydarcy.com, all the information kind of directs you from there. We're trying to raise, our recording costs are going to be around $8,000 to $10,000, and so we're trying to get it funded, kind of ourselves through Kickstarter, and we're coming kind of down to the end of it. And we've been really successful, but we're a little short, so we're just the quicker we get to our goal, the quicker we can actually get down to Nashville and record with the producer from our first album.
Well, we'll do the best we can to help you out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Check them out, guys. Runawaydorothy.com. Thanks again for calling in, Dave, and feel free to come in and say hello to us when you're in L.A.
You must.
Yeah, we definitely will. Thank you so very much.
Okay. Bye.
And little transition, we go from music to theater. We have three actors from the last days of Judas Iscariot playing right now at studio stages. For information on that, you can go to plays411.com/Judas. And we're talking to Tommy Lee Kirby, who plays Judas.
Hello.
And Danny Campbell, who's the assistant director, as well as the understudy. I know I'm going to get this wrong, but I'm going to try it for El Fayume.
Fayume.
Hi, it's El Fayume.
El Fayume. Excellent. And we also have Samara Howell, who is playing Fabiana.
That's right.
Samara Howell. Okay. Like the Howells, we were saying, like Gilligan's Island, right next to. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. And Cunningham, the defense attorney. Okay, so guys, tell us a little bit about the show.
Who's starting?
Don't all jump at once.
Do you want just simply a background of the story, or
how about just give us a little bit about the plot? Yeah.
Okay. It's called The Last Days of Judas Iscariot, and it takes place in Purgatory. It's a courtroom drama about the eternal destination of the most infamous of all sinners, Judas Iscariot, and whether or not he goes to heaven or hell. It's basically the basic premise. And throughout the play, different saints, apostles, and philosophers come into play and go on the stand for or against Judas.
Oh, what a cool concept.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And is that what drew you guys to the piece? Was the actual material itself, or was it something that you really wanted to work with this company?
A funny story. I knew Samara before. She's a mutual friend with a bunch of friends. She went to UCLA with people that I knew, that I grew up with, and we had a late night conversation till like 5 a.m. She's telling me how amazing this play is and how I needed to read it. And then one night, randomly, I was watching TV and I get a text message saying, "The play is here, audition here. I've already given the director all your information. Good luck." And I'm like, "Oh, well then."
All right, you're kind of thrown into it then.
Yeah.
Great.
Do you still like me?
And for you, you're playing Judas?
Yes.
Tommy? And what's drew you to that particular part?
Well, basically, I mean, I love the philosophy of the play. I've always had a problem with sort of the paradox of evil, where, if Judas was doing his job, he was doing what he was prophesized to do, then why is he in hell? And that's what's explored throughout this play. And really the answer, I won't give anything away, but the answer of why he's in hell is very beautifully written. And I enjoy portraying that. And yeah, that's the main reason why I was attracted to it.
Excellent. How about for you, Samara? What attracted you to the role of Fabiana, the defense attorney?
Oh, God. Okay, so this is my favorite play in the world, and I've had a passionate love affair with this play for like the last 6 years since it was first published. Gurgis, the playwright, and I have something in common, and that we both grew up going to Catholic school. And like Tommy, I always felt that I didn't get it. If everything happens for a reason, and we're faced with the idea of predestination, then why is it that God would make someone just to have them suffer? Because I believe in an all-loving God, and that just is completely at odds with what I believe in. And Gurgis had the same issue, which is why he wrote this play, to explore that and see if he could figure out if it affected his belief. Did he believe in it or not? And why would God do this? Is this even accurate? And so I actually really agree with every argument that I make in the play as the defense attorney. So it was really easy for me to get behind it, to just be 100% that this is sorry, I probably shouldn't hit that, that this is wrong and that Judas shouldn't be in hell. And so this is an appeal case that really just says, are we responsible? How much are we responsible for our own actions? Like, what is a decision and what has to happen, and where's the gray area in between? And it's just a fight for that one jury member to agree that he would have done the same thing if he was in his shoes.
The gray area, and exactly. And so as an actor, basically, I'm wonder how important is it to you to have is it important? I know that you probably have your own, you have your own thoughts about the show and how you feel about it, and you try not to impose that upon the audience yourselves, but how important is it? What am I trying to say here? Brett,
Make it snappy, Netsky.
you got to help me out here.
What are you asking?
I mean, okay, you want people to walk away with a certain point of view. What is it exactly that you want them to walk away with, basically?
I just want them to walk away with questions, not so much answers. I just want them to think about it, because I don't think it's something that most people actively think about. It's not like you're driving down the freeway and you're like, that Judas Iscariot.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Yeah.
How does that affect me?
You're not trying to force anything down anybody's throat, basically.
No, not at all.
And that's what I think is so wonderful about that. Yeah. I do.
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
That's theater, I guess. I mean, not all theater, though. Not all
no.
theater. Yeah.
To find information about the last days of Judas Iscariot, go to www.plays411.com/Judas. And we'll be back to talk to the cast a little more in just a bit on La La Land with Brett and Nett on CRN Digital Talk.